Hello, and thank you for joining me on 8 I Am Maggie on the cold winter's day. And I know it's like really cold on the East Coast. So I'm just sending you a lot of love and heat and nutrition. Okay, so today is day 5 in the Brian Scott Momentum Challenge. Okay, so what I want to challenge you today is to be curious about science in some way. Be curious about something scientific. Be curious about quantum theory. Be curious. And the way I'm going to break it down is this. I had the very lovely experience to meet Shveta Hariharan at the Josiah Brandt School of Imaginations retreat called Portals in New York. But then after we completed, so I got a chance to meet Shveta in the retreat, and she is just a vibrant, beautiful, intelligent, fun, exciting, she's just an amazing woman to and she's got great hair and great skin and just this fiery personality. I just love her. She's like earth and fire. But anyway, I had the most fun with her in the retreat, and she's just a great teacher. And then I got to go on to the city of New York and do the Mad Mystic tour about Neville Goddard. So it was amazing because she had, history on Neville Goddard. She took us to places. So like when he came from Barbados, where he landed in New York, she took us to the places he lived in New York. She took us to the places that he danced in New York. He took us anyway, all of these things, and they're going to do it again. So I encourage you to be there at the Mad Mystic tour that's coming up next year. But anyway, she's just amazing. Now, Brian Scott also talked in that trip. It was amazing. It was just everybody was on fire about Neville Goddard. Okay, Josiah Brandt talked about Neville Goddard, of course. Now, she was recently featured. So I'm telling you, right, what's the challenge? Not only that, but supporting a sister, but also being curious about science. So she was also featured on Brian Scott's channel, and it was on the history of Neville Goddard with Shveta Hariharan. So I wanted to share something with you that I had just learned about recently, because she's just an amazing teacher, very, very fun, and I don't know. So I want to, encourage you as we're building momentum, because part of that momentum is supporting each other, right? I mean, you could get to the top, and if you don't have people with you, then what good is it? You gotta have your peeps. So anyway, and also the other part is just her scientific background and how she breaks it down and kind of takes concepts that you might be going, and make it like, whoa, okay. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Josiah Brandt with the School of Imagination. Now, he's got a lot of videos right now, newer videos on Neville Goddard, season 3, I believe. So make sure you're checking it out. Amazing. But anyway, at the School of Imagination, Shveta Hariharan taught an amazing course at the School of Imagination titled The Science of Neville. So I'm poking you, I'm curiosity you to maybe take a deep dive in this course in science and Neville. So this series is a game changer for many reasons. And I always say that in my videos, we're game changers. So we're here to change the game. And this might be one way that you're able to take complex thoughts or ideas about science and get them from out here into here. Because, like Reverend Ike says, right here and right now, I thank the God within me. I thank God that lives in me, that I am strong, or I am wise, or whatever it is. So anyway, This course that Shveta teaches consists of 5 full-length videos, classes linking Neville's teaching to cutting-edge scientific research findings. Ding, 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 ding. Did you hear this? To cutting-edge scientific research findings. Guys, that just, sometimes when people are beginning to interface the spirit of the living God, that's the aspect. They think they have to either pick God and give science up or pick science and give God up. You don't have to give shit up. You don't have to give nothing up. You can learn to find out like how God made everything to work out for the good of all. So I think it's great because it can help pump the brakes on some of your doubt and take you into a higher level in your learning. So class 1 is the basics of quantum theory, cosmology, and general parallels of Neville's teaching. So think about that. You're going to be on one side, quantum theory, cosmology, and general parallels, parallel play with Neville's teaching. So you're going to be breaking out of like, okay, how do I apply this to like, actually it's backed by science. Okay, I can integrate this. Okay, and as Josiah Brandt always says, imagine wisely, right? Okay, so class number 2 is the science behind everything. The science behind everyone is you pushed out, and the importance of self-concept and the deeper dimensional self. Okay, so just hear that one more time. It's the science behind everyone is the science now. The science behind everyone is you pushed out, and the importance of self-concept and the deeper dimensional self. Okay, so think about that, because like I said, like a lot of people think, I have to choose God and give up science, or I have to choose science and give up God. You don't have to give up anything. This course is going to help you merge that and amplify you to the next level. It'll multiply whatever you're doing. Class 3 is how to change the past, the science behind Neville's revision. Okay, and there is Neville, Reverend Ike, Louise Hay, they all spoke before their times, like pretty much anyone that a lot of us are studying. And I just want to say that this concept is starting to be understood the more that quantum physics goes, that we actually can go back and change the past from this point that we're in. There are studies, Dr. Joe Dispenza's work talks about this, where they actually took data from the past and had people pray for it in the present, and it changed outcomes in the past. So as we start to shift, boo, boo, shake, shake, we're going to start knowing what our maker made. We're going to start to understand more how this works, and it's going to like increase our faith. Okay, just hang in there. Course 4 is parallel realities and the multiverse through Neville's lens. So parallels and the multiverse through Neville's lens. Like just these titles alone. And then when you start to hear Shveta, it's going to like sink in. She's just very passionate when she speaks, and I just love her stories and everything. Okay, class 5 is exploring the neuroscience behind imaginal acts. So more and more neuroplasticity, mirror neurons, as they are working to like heal the brain from trauma, and all, how to NLP and NLP, and how we're going to reprogram out patterns. And the first 7 years of your life, you're just downloading and all these things. The neuroscience is just backing up more and more and more what we actually have a knowing of in our hearts. And this is why we all have to continue to move along our journeys and heal ourselves and work to be the best we can be in 2023 and beyond. And being able to explore the neuroscience behind imaginal acts, this could be the beginning of major breakthroughs for you, because sometimes, like I said, people think you have to give up God and keep the science, and give up science and keep God. No, you can keep God and you can keep science. You can blend it together and you can get it working. So this course is $75. It's a great way to invest in your knowledge and mastery of these ideas. So I just want to like challenge you that, and if you are not able to take this course, I mean, it's $75. It's on the School of Imagination, and I'll post the link in the description area. But if you are able to, I want to encourage you to dig into the science, dig into the quantum theory, dig into the neuroscience. I mean, you know, when you kind of look at it, you might buy like coffee, and a coffee could be like $5 to $8 a crack, but you might give up coffee for a little while to purchase this course in order to like take yourself to the next level, and it could buy you coffee for the rest of your life as you learn these principles of Neville and science and use them together with God. So I just want to like I want to say a very special thank you to Shveta Hariharan, and also to Josiah Brandt, and also to Brian Scott. Brian Scott, we are so happy to be doing this Momentum Challenge with you. But I just want to encourage you that, okay, even if you don't go to this School of Imagination and take this course, I want to encourage you to maybe play back the video or look at the thing, the description, and like dig into some of these things and do your own research. And one day when you meet Shveta, you can have like the conversation of a lifetime digging into all this research, science, quantum theory, etc. Because the information is coming out every day. You can't hold it back. Billy Carson is another one who is putting out this information. So I just want to encourage you, and I want to give a huge shout out to Shveta. We appreciate you. We love you. We are grateful for you, and we look forward to every wonderful wish fulfilled for you. So thank you. I hope this all brightens your day, and it's the challenge. Take this course, or I'm challenging you to dig into science in some way and see how that might change and upgrade your life. All right, so day 5 down. Day 5 down. All right. Well, oh, when you do get a chance, hit that subscribe and like and leave your positive comments. I'm so grateful. And you know what's next, and stay warm where you are. Stay warm where you are. Okay, you know what's next. Peace in, peace out, and imagine wisely.